Hey guys, how is it going? It's an awesome day out today, and I'm going to start with, we're going to do a cold start on the Duramax van, and then we're going to figure out why when I drove my E300 the other day, I had an engine bay full of fuel when I got home, and it was smoking all over the place. So that's kind of what is on the schedule for today, and then just a few things with the rear subframe and the BMW. So here you go with the cold start. So right now, I'm just driving over to my office. I'm going to swap the van for the pickup truck. Give you guys a cold start on that too, because it's supposed to snow later, and I can't really plow with the van. So I'm going to swap them. I'm going to grab some breakfast while I'm out, and then go back and mess around with the E300 om606. Hey guys, so out here working on the W210 with the om606 in it, and I'll show you guys what I was talking about with all the fuel going all over the place. So I went out for a ride, and I came back, and I pulled in, I noticed that there was steam coming out the hood, and it kind of smelled like fuel, so I popped it, and that's what I found. Of course, there was like little pools and stuff in it when I found it the other day, so I guess I'm gonna turn it on and look for a leaking spot. So it seems like whatever's going on is happening under this valve cover right here, because when you look over the side right there, you can see that fuel is leaking out of the corner of the cover. So I'm going to take some Allen wrenches, and I'm going to take this plastic cover off right now. Yep. So we've definitely found out what the issue is. One of these lines has to be leaking, because if you look, that whole valley is filled with diesel fuel. So I guess I will use my midi vac, suck it up, and then after I use my midi vac to suck up all the fuel, I'll turn it back on, and by turning it back on after sucking the fuel out, I should be able to tell which one of the cylinders it's actually, or which one of the injectors it's actually leaking out. Alright, and so for those of you who've never seen a midi vac, that's a midi vac. It just pulls a vacuum on stuff. It's good for diagnostics. It's really good for sucking out stuff like that. I've never been able to use it well for brake bleeding by yourself. I know some people swear by them, but I have a pressure bleeder because that is way better than using one of these. So now I'm going to start back up and see which well fills up with fuel. Okay, so I found out what the issue was. The line back here had like a whole side missing. So that was what the line looked like. Now, unfortunately, the little nub of the line is still stuck on top of the port for the injector. So I'm going to try and get that off right now with a razor knife. Alright, so there's the whole line right there. And this is actually a common thing for these cars. I've had to do this on my other Mercedes, and given the age of it, I would actually expect to have to do that. So, not too bad. The only issue is I'm not sure if I have any laying around. So we'll check on that. But if I have some two-stroke fuel hose, that works as well. But it might not be the right diameter. So, unfortunately, because of the fact that I might not have the hose, we might have to finish this up another day. Hey guys, a few days later, I got my hose. So we're going to install this in the car right now. It's a 3.5mm ID, 8mm OD, and it's a rubber hose with a cloth exterior. They said I was able to do bio and a bunch of other stuff like that, but we'll see. I'll fix the rest of that. And then, as you can see, I also filled the valley back up with diesel fuel, so it must be siphoning from some point. And then I shortened the lines on my midi vac, so it should also be easier to suck out these ports. So I'm going to put the head cam on and replace these lines. So the lines are all replaced, but I went to start it and my battery's dead. So got the battery charger all hooked up, and hopefully it starts before it gets dark out. Okay, cool, so I guess it started. Let's see what's up. Seems like it's all good to go. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time, and that's all for today.